Hello class, we are going to read National Geographic Kids Tide Pools by Laura Marsh. Tide pools. Have you ever been to a rocky beach? Sometimes there are small areas of water on the shore. If you peek in, what do you see? A little ocean world in a tide pool. Fun fact, tide pool talk. The rising and falling of the sea level, usually 2 times a day. Oh, that's what a tide is. 2 tides. At high tide, the sea is at its highest level. Most of the shore is covered with water. As waves roll in, they may crash against the shore. At low tide, the sea is at its lowest level. The waves don't reach as high on the shore. The water is farther out than it was at high tide. At low tide, some water from the high tide gets left behind. The water stays in low spots. These are called tide pools. Who lives here? Many animals and seaweeds live in a tide pool. It's a great place to live. Waves bring new food every day. Lots of sun helps seaweed grow. Let's see, we got here crab, sea urchin, limpet, spider conch. Ooh, sea stars, sea urchins, and seaweeds live in this tide pool. Seaweeds, living things found in water that look like plants but do not have stems, roots, or leaves. Some crazy looking critters live in tide pools. Many are colorful, some are spiky, a few have long arms, and others have frills. These animals can be easy to spot. Cool sea slug. Other animals are hard to spot. This keeps them safe from being eaten. Some don't even look like animals, but they are. Mussels and barnacles cling to rocks. Oh, look at this fishy over here. He's hiding in there. Look at those things, barnacles and mussels. 6 cool facts about tide pool animals. Number 1, a giant green sea anemone swallows its prey whole. Number 2, a male sea spider cares for his young. He holds the eggs safely with his legs. Oh, look at that. An octopus can travel over land and may leave a tide pool to search for food. Look at that. Octopus came out of the water. Number 4, a sea cucumber has tube feet around its mouth. It catches food with its feet. Number 5, an abalone is a large snail. It breathes through the row of holes in its shell. Oh, there's some holes. A hermit crab has 5 pairs of legs. Its 2 back pairs grip the shell on the inside. Tide pool talk. Prey. An animal that is eaten by another animal. Built to survive. A tide pool is always changing. Water flows out. The sun warms the tide pool. It may dry out. Then new, cool water rushes in. Living things must be strong to survive here. Survive means to stay alive. Oh, look at all those fishes in there. One danger is how the water moves. It rushes in and out. It can wash away living things, so they need to stick to rocks. Lots of seaweeds have anchors that hold them in place. Many animals grip with sticky tube feet. Other living things have threads. So threads on a mussel keep it in place so it won't wash away. So these white things are the threads. And this must be the anchor for the seaweed so it can grip the rock. Drying out is another danger. So plants and animals have ways to stay wet. Lots of animals close their shells or bodies. This keeps water inside. Others stay wet by hiding under seaweeds. It says sea snail can pull its body inside the shell. Mussel closes its shell. Underwater, a green sea anemone opens to stretch out its tentacles. Out of water, the anemone's tentacles roll up inside its body. So here's that anemone. A sea star's body helps it survive. Here's how. Spiny skin protects the sea star from harm. Eye spots at the tip of each arm sense light. They help find food. Tube feet on its underside act like suckers. They help the sea star eat, move, and stay in one place. Arms can open the shells of mussels and clams. Sea stars eat the insides. An arm can grow back if it gets cut off. Mouth is used to eat, of course, but this one is not like yours. A sea star's stomach pushes out of its mouth. Its stomach enters the shell of another animal to eat it. Whoa, weird. Tide pools all over. You'll find tide pools all over the world. They are in cool areas and warm areas. The plants and animals in them can be different, but many are the same. Tide pools are great places to explore. What in the world? These pictures show up-close views of different things. Use the hint to figure out what's in the pictures. Answers are on page 31. All right. That's it for our story time today. Thanks for listening.